Alright, hello everybody and welcome Mr. Huge Turkey.
That's Hugh Turley. Hi. Thanks, Zach. Are you here now? Are you there? Where are you? Today, my subject is in the now. I say you belong in the now. Let me take you to a place in my mind where I sometimes go. Now, as things are. This moment, this time, the present. Most of you do what most people know that I know do. You live in the past, the shoulda, woulda, coulda world. Ooh, sounds like an amusement park. I'd love to go to woulda world. Man, I would have been good at that. Hey, not me, I could have done it better. I would have been good at that. I could have done it better. And the worst of the excuses is I should have done it that way. Or worse than that, I should have voted for the other person. That's the worst. No. No, wait. The worst is I should have voted in the first place. Any of that fit you? Of course it does. I want to talk about the now. Start. Right now, smell the roses. You've all heard the phrase, stop and smell the roses. I know what you're thinking. You're going, there's no roses near you. It's snowing out here. Or the roses don't bloom at this time of year. Well, tiddlywinks. That means not just stop and smell some flowers. It means stop now, be aware of now. Okay, let me share a true story. I'm a magician. And I belong to a local magic club. Yes, there actually is a local magic club where magicians go to meet and they talk about, perform, share ideas, buy, sell magic monthly in a magazine, in a meeting. Last month the subject was escapes. We were to demonstrate an escape, talk about escapes. Of course, we all know who the greatest escape artist in history is supposed to be, was Houdini. Well, one member bought 2 pairs of handcuffs he had bid on in an auction in Las Vegas on Houdini's personal property that was up for sale, including handcuffs. He was fortunate enough to win the bid and on 2 pair, and he brought them in to share them with us. It cost him $3,000 each because it belonged to Houdini. Now, one of the pairs was the old type where the key screws into the locking mechanism. Fascinating old constable keys from England. Well, when Houdini had done a show over there, over 100 years ago, the constable put the handcuffs on Houdini, who then escaped from him, and then the constable gave the cuffs to Houdini as a gift for having escaped from them. Normally the cuffs were assigned to the constables, I understand, for life. And they were numbered. I remember these being, I think, number 47. Not necessary or important to the story. I held them in my hands. And after the meeting, I went up to the owner and I thanked him for bringing them in so that we could see them. And he told me the facts that I just went over with you. I took the pair that were numbered. And I called 2 of my friends over and asked one, Zach, who was a young magician, friend of mine, who's doing the filming for my editorials. I said, Zach, touch the cuffs. And he reached out and did exactly what everybody does. I touched them. Put his finger on them, he touched them. I said, no, touch them, hold them. And I put them in his hand. I said, do you realize what you are holding in your hands? A piece of history. Those cuffs were on Houdini's wrists. He held them in his hands, and now you're holding the same cuffs in yours. A friend of mine, Jeff, I called over also. He said, I never thought of it that way. None of us stop to smell the roses. Smell the flowers. What's going on? We are just letting it pass us by. Zachary realized my point and had a renewed appreciation for those old cuffs. What most of those members of the club, they did was the same thing. They held them, they passed them on, without awareness, any appreciation, sense of wonder. Most of you do that every single day with everything you touch, you eat, you smell, you do. Why? Because you're not in the now. You're thinking of tomorrow, the 3 o'clock appointment, the movie tonight, the night before, the drink you're going to have after work, the figure of that secretary that walked down the aisle just a little bit ago, and you can't seem to get that picture out of your mind. You need to go to a meeting. You need to go to the bathroom. Oh, what did I forget? Put the tie on for? Whatever. But not what is happening right then, right now, being in the now, appreciating whatever is happening. Not what may happen, what did happen. We tend to always walk through the day, the night, the time that we have worrying about what happened, what may happen, and never stop to smell the roses that are right in front of us. I'm not talking about flowers again. Appreciate what is right in front of you right now. Me. You're looking at me right now and you're thinking something else, or are you there with me? You don't need to agree. You don't need to agree with me. Don't need to agree with me. I don't care. I don't care if you do or you don't. I only want you to be here with me right now. So you have to practice. Later you can debate this. You can let me know what you think or not. But right now, where are you? Here. If you're always in the woulda, coulda, shoulda world, you're missing everything around you right now. So where are you? Yesterday, the past is gone. It's over. You can't change it. You can't move it. You probably can't even remember most of it. Doesn't matter. It's over, done, gone. It's a memory slanted to fit your need, frankly. Tomorrow never gets here. You've always got tomorrow. There always is and will always be tomorrow. Plenty of time left, right? No. Seriously. Last year, my wife, Sandy, died of breast cancer. Complicated with a collapsed lung, and it attacked her lungs and she lost the fight. 2 years we fought the big C. We went from day to day, going to chemo, to doctors, to tests, shopping for new clothes. She lost 50 pounds in the process. So her clothes didn't fit her any longer, so she needed new clothes. She would buy jewelry, costume jewelry. We walked flea markets. We went to antique shops. And then she would buy the jewelry at different shops. Every week we go shopping. She liked to dress up for her chemo sessions. The ladies up there loved to be surprised with whatever she was wearing, and she'd get new wigs because she lost her hair with the chemo. So it was kind of a game, a thing to do now, and live with what she could and what she could do. The people, the girls, the ladies who were at the chemo place where the doctor was, they would dress up. They began to do this. It was kind of like a contest. The ladies would dress up in their costume jewelry, and they were always looking forward to what Sandy would be wearing, and it became a little kind of a contest. There was no winner, but it was fun for everybody, and they always were surprised to see whatever she would come in with. She enjoyed each day, and given the threat, given the pain, given the changes. She was strong. We both learned a lot. We both appreciated the now. There may not be a future. And the past didn't matter. Every day was what we had. There's a saying over at hospice. We spent 2 sessions there last year. I still get to use it, and I still use it every day in my philosophy. I say it at least a couple times a day to somebody somewhere along the line. Every day is a gift, and it is. You only have today, right now. Stop and smell the flowers, the roses, petunias, violets, each other. I don't care. Sandy lost that battle on November 18th, 12:35 p.m., a Thursday afternoon, the week before Thanksgiving. I was there holding her hand, talking to her. She hadn't talked or been really aware for about 3 weeks. And the doctors kept saying, it's imminent, it's imminent. Imminent is 3 weeks long, by the way. At least it was for us. First time we were there, they treated her for an infection, and she came home feeling good. They kind of beat the infection, and even told her they were going to take her off of hospice and give her years to live. Not true. Cancer moved to the right side, then attacked her lungs, her lung collapsed, and that was like 45 days later. After they gave her 2 years to live, 45 days later, she was gone. What kept me sane was a sense of humor. The knowledge that I have now. I can't change or even anticipate the future with any certainty. You can't. I only have now. So remember, every day is a gift. You have now to enjoy whatever is, not what will be or what was. May your now be filled with many roses to enjoy. Let me know what you think. And if you don't, I'll know you don't think. Until next time, don't lose the magic in love, in life, and love. I'm Hugh Turley. See you later, even now.